afternoon, guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is shop day again. I swear to God, this comes around so fast each week. Mind you, we're getting through our food. We're only doing a tiny little top-up shop this week because we're trying to start getting everything run down now, because so I can start buying stuff in for Christmas as I'm finding them. So I'm not doing one big shop. I'm doing like adding maybe 2 or 3 things to each shop, but not this week. This week I'm actually doing a small little top-up shop. We need bread, milk, sliced cheese, sandwich meat for me. Carl doesn't really eat sandwich meat, and yeah, there's only a few bits that we need. So I got a €5 off a €35 shop in Supervalu. Now, I never really normally shop in Supervalu because it's such a niche. They have lovely food and I love their bakery. I could spend easily €35 in their bakery. But I was talking to Carl and he was like, he's staying up to watch the Mike Tyson fight. So he was like, will you get in a few bread rolls and will you get in a few bits, snacky bits? That's really all we're doing a shop for, excuse me. So I'm on my way home from work. I happened to drive by, or near enough, to a Supervalu. Apologies over my voice. I am finished my antibiotics, but I'm still fighting a sinus infection. I have to go back to the doctor, and this is broken out now on my face, right on my sinuses. So yeah, so I'm just, having a run of it, I am. But anyway, I'm in good form and I'm not feeling ill from it, if that makes sense. I know I could sound bums. It was actually Haley who said to me, Mum, you still sound crap. I don't, thanks a bunch. I don't feel too bad. But anyway, so I am going to go on my way home from work, grab up a few bits. As I said, we don't need a whole lot. The danger with Supervalu is their bakery, and I have to get bread rolls, which means I have to venture into the bakery. So hopefully I will have some sort of self-control and self-restraint. But other than that, as I said, not much to do. So I'm going to go to Supervalu. I'm going to try and keep it in around the €40 mark, and hopefully that'll be us done. That thing, I can see it, because obviously on the camera I can see it. It doesn't bother me, like it's not itchy or it's not sore or anything. But when I'm seeing it in the camera, I keep touching it. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to fly, do that. I have to get dog food later. I have no dog food for the dog, obviously, hardly for Carl. But yeah, so I need to do that later. And I was thinking we might have a quick look in deals, but I might do that in a separate shop, like a separate video to my food shop. Right, we will go do Supervalu. Stuck in traffic. Oh, stuck in nothing but road works going around. Or do you know, every road I seem to have gone down today, they're cutting trees. Like, why today? I suppose it's mild, there's no breeze. Very, very mild. 13 degrees for November, like seriously. Now I know it is meant to drop at some point, and hopefully that'll kill off an awful lot of the bugs. But yeah, and hopefully it starts getting a bit chillier. Night time now has gone very cold, but during the day it's very mild. Like, I'm only in a jumper and a vest top, like, well, and a pair of pants. Let me iterate that, a pair of pants as well. But yeah, that's all because it's mild. I don't know what's going on, lads. Don't know what's going on. Right, I'm just waffling because I'm road works and tree felling. All types of malarkey's going on today. Shenanigans going on today. Right, I will talk to you when I get home. Alright guys, so home from Supervalu, where I did a shop. As I said, I didn't need to get very much, and I didn't get very much. I got a couple of treats as well and thrown into it. But and the only reason I got the treat, well, not the only reason, the excuse I used to get the treats was Carl is actually staying up with a couple of his friends to watch the Mike Tyson fight on Friday night, and the Katie Taylor, sorry, the surname just went out of my head. The Katie Taylor fight, and I think it starts at 1:30 in the morning, and they've no idea what time the fight's going to come on it, or what time the Katie Taylor fight's going to come on it. But him and a couple of his mates are going to stay up and watch that. So I got in a few, well, I didn't get in much actually. I just got in some biscuits and stuff that he can have during the night while he's watching the fight. So I'll show you exactly what I got. I think I did really well. Well, not really well. I did okay, shall we say. but I did get treats. So, right, let me show you what I got. And again, in no particular order, this is what I got over in Supervalu. So yeah, I think we did okay. So I'll just start here. So I got a Irish mature cheddar slice, of strength 3. Not sure how many, I think it's 10 slices in there. 180 grams. So I got that. So that was the first thing we got. I also picked up some of these jumbo sausage rolls. So there's 5 of them in there. He can heat 1 up in the air fryer or 2 up in the air fryer. And they're also quick and handy for breakfast. So I picked up them. Also picked up a bloomer white loaf. We're totally out of bread. We've been out of bread for about 2 days. So picked up some bread. I love bloomer. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love that. Picked up a 9-pack of the luxury soft bathroom tissue. So there's 9 rolls in there. Nice big fat rolls. So I picked up them. Also picked up these here. The 5 crusty bird rolls. They're gorgeous. So I'll probably have one with my dinner tonight. And Carl can have one during the, he'll have one with his dinner as well, and then one during the night. We might even have some left over for lunch tomorrow. So I also picked up, as I said, Supervalu and their bakery is lethal. Lethal. They do gorgeous cakes, and the smell of the bread does be absolutely gorgeous. So I picked up 2 of the mini Victoria sponge cakes. So we'll have them tonight after our dinner. I also picked up on the reduced these sweet chili chicken oyster thighs. They reduced down to $3.33. I'm just going to stick them into the freezer, or I might even cook them off tonight and then we can have them tomorrow. But yeah, they're gorgeous, and the seasoning on that, the sweet chili barbecue, is absolutely gorgeous. So picked that up. Then for tonight's dinner, I picked up 2 of these ready meals that were reduced down. This is a mild chicken curry with balsamic rice. Serves one 5.5 minutes, and that was reduced down to $2.70. So I picked 2 of them up, one for me and one for Carl. I mean, you can't go wrong. Plus, we're actually having to head out the door at 5 o'clock this evening. Carl has to go and pick up his new glasses. So that will be just quick and easy for us. Also picked up a pack of the digestive biscuits. Now I love these with butter and cheese, as well as dunked in a cup of tea, like. But yeah, no, I love these with savoury stuff on them, even a bit of pate on them. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course all the pates are in now because we're coming into Christmas. So happy out with that. Found my green pack of shorties. So I'm happy with them, love them. Love shorties, rich Highland shorties. So gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Also picked up Mr. T some premium treats, and they are the duck fillet, 94% duck breast, low in fat, high in protein. Yeah, picked him up one of them. Also picked up this 1.75 litre of the Mighty milk. And the reason it's mighty is it has vitamin D, E, B2 added to it. And yeah, so it's only 1.5. So I picked one of them up for myself. I also picked up 3 of the lactose-free milk, which is only 1% fat. And that is enriched with vitamins, source of calcium, B2 and B12. So pick that up for Mr. Carlito. So that's what I got there. Also picked up some of the white pudding, Supervalu's own brand white pudding. Love me a bit of white pudding. And I think one of the dinners we're going to have over the weekend is going to be breakfast for dinner. Could we love that? And oh my God, you can't have that without white pudding. So picked up some white pudding. Also picked up these are the Clonakilty Irish yogurts. Sorry, I'm showing you. Pointing up at the ceiling. Irish yogurts. They are custard style, thick and creamy. Live yogurt for healthy gut. 2 strawberry, 1 fudge, 1 strawberry and peach, 1 apple and blackcurrant, 2 rhubarb and 1 banana. Yeah, so I picked them up. The best before date is the 3rd of December. So yeah, but I love them. They're lovely. And only Dunn's Supervalu sell them. So I haven't seen them in Tesco's, but they might be in Tesco's, but they're the 2 places I've seen them, Dunn's and Supervalu. So I picked up 8 yogurts in there. Also picked up some fresh cream. It's the already whipped fresh cream. So pick that up. Also picked up this Kerrygold cream cheese with sweet pepper and chilli. Never seen it before. Thought it looked tasty. Thought I'd give it a go. It's only a small tub. What is it? How much is in there? 150 grams. So it's only a small little tub. But I didn't know Kerrygold did cream cheese. So there you go. Got some cream cheese. Also picked up these cookies and cream cheesecake. I picked that one up and a salted caramel cheesecake. And they were 2 for $5. So I was showing them to Carl, and he was like, we do half-o. And I was like, yeah. So that's what we do. Probably keep that up for Sunday. And that's the other one there, the salted caramel cheesecake. So I just thought, that they looked pretty yummy. So yeah, so that's dessert taken care of. Haven't a clue what we're going to eat for main dinner, but at least the dessert's looked after. Also picked up some pork, onion and tomato slice meat for sandwiches. Carl doesn't really have meat in sandwiches. He would have cheese. So I'm really the only one. I was going to pick up some corned beef, but they didn't have any that took my fancy. So I picked that up. It's always quite tasty. And then I picked up these 3 Sharon fruit. They're in a pack. It's the last pack actually. As you can see, it says Sharon fruit on them. And the origin is Spain. So pick them up. So that is everything I got in Supervalu this week. Now I don't think I did too bad considering it was Supervalu, and Supervalu is known as a sort of more expensive supermarket, one of the more expensive supermarkets, but I think they're all crazy prices at the moment. Excuse me, sorry, I still have this bloody sinus infection. So all that came to €60, and then I had €5 off it, so it took it down to €55. So I didn't think that was bad for everything I got, and I did get some meat, so I got 1 chunk of chicken. So yeah, I didn't think that was a bad little shop anyway. But if you like these type of videos, I do one every week, regardless of the weather. And yeah, if you like it, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Free to you to subscribe, but it really helps the channel out. So yeah, I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.